All right, so today we're getting a little lesson in multi-streaming from the GOAT, from one of the OGs, Moist Critical. So let's check it out.
I see people debate a lot what's better to stream on YouTube or Twitch, and it's a question I get asked a lot because I'm like Constantine, the man who walks between worlds here, because I stream on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I
Right?
multi-stream. I am the future. I'm the chimera. There's pros and cons to each platform, but if you do both of them at the same time, you create the perfect stew. It's the chemical X to streaming. I have said since switching
Doi.
to multi-streaming, every single person should be multi-streaming. Contracts don't exist anymore except for on Kick, and even that I think is gone. There
Kick
are
is
no
cooked.
Twitch contracts. There are no YouTube contracts. They've gone extinct, like the saber-toothed tiger. You know, like they have wiped their ass with contracts to creators. So I think you are making a big mistake if you just marry yourself to one of those platforms instead of just doing both, because you can. When people talk about this subject, they only give like the basic rundown, like the nutsack summary of pros and cons. I haven't seen anyone really go over numbers. I'm going to go over numbers. And I really think that the numbers here tell a very complete story of why multi-streaming should be the norm for streamers. It's in their best interest, and for viewers too, because then viewers have a choice on, do they want to watch it on Twitch where they're going to have a much more interactive chat experience, or do they want to watch it on YouTube where they don't care about the chat experience because it's a lot more dog shitty there. It's basically non-existent chat culture on YouTube streaming, but
Right?
the playback is a lot smoother, a lot higher quality, and you can rewind it, which is a nice quality of life change. Also, it's a lot better on mobile. Twitch on mobile has been a fucking disaster for me for as long as I've tried to watch Twitch on my phone. Also, the ads on Twitch, they're getting outrageous. YouTube streaming doesn't have nearly as many ads, which is a nice breath of fresh air. Like, there are real pros and cons to both, but these are just the basics. And these talking points have been worn out more than my bussy after eating anything with spice in it.
Hey,
So
yo.
I'm not just going to be Baby Bird vomiting the
Yeah, he's
same
wild.
talking points you've heard a million times. Instead, I want to show you the numbers. I want to bring up my biggest, most profitable stream I ever did on Twitch and then break it down a little bit. It was in 2022 when Moist Esports won the Rocket League Major, the Spring Major. Still one of the best moments I've ever had
Look at
streaming.
that. One stream.
I peaked at 75,000 live viewers. It was a very long stream that I did, and it took home 11.7K for that whole stream.
God
Roughly
damn.
2,000 subs, but most of it came through ads, and most of those subs were primes. Subbing on Twitch is far more common than members joining on YouTube.
Yeah, like members on YouTube, you don't really get much of those, but people sub throughout the day, and then look at that ad revenue. Like you see, it's color coded. Look how much ad revenue he got. You got some donations to the cheering and stuff like that, and gifted subs or whatever. But look at that ad revenue. That's just people watching the stream and letting the ad play through. Like, that is an insane amount of money. But I feel like with YouTube, being that they more locked in with Google, and Google has a whole algorithm with ads and things of that nature, I think the output will be higher. Let's see what he has to say.
Membership on YouTube is the equivalent of a Twitch sub, where someone on YouTube pays $1. So like a tier 1 sub on YouTube for my channel is $1. On Twitch the minimum's $5, but it's the same concept. You pay money and it's a subscription basically. And that is so much more common on Twitch. So 2,000 subs on that Twitch stream is more than I've ever got through a YouTube live stream by a large margin. And 11.7K is the most profitable stream I ever had in my entire 7 years on Twitch. I actually streamed on Justin TV before it became Twitch. I used to do like World at War Zombies on there and shit, but then I took like a long hiatus and then came back in like 2016. But this was the biggest stream I've ever done. I then switched to multi-streaming last year. And what I've learned is Twitch is much higher potential to earn money while live than YouTube, and it's because of things like the Twitch Primes, which have become a pretty integral part of the Twitch ecosystem, and ads. Twitch actually has more ads than YouTube, and thus, since more ads are playing, that's more money being generated from those ads to the streamers.
Right, that's
There's
the
so
core.
fucking
That's the
many
core.
ads on Twitch. They pump ads out the wazoo, and they are so intrusive. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next couple of years Twitch integrates a system into their player that has like eye tracking capability. So if a viewer looks away during an ad break, it'll pause the ad till their eyes are glued right back to it to finish the ad. It's brutal.
That'd be wild.
But it does have higher earning potential while live for those streamers that have all of these ad breaks that are going on. So Twitch has a higher earning potential through live content. And the VODs on Twitch don't make any money. Like, they just don't. I don't even know if they're fucking monetized. And if they are, I don't know if streamers even see a penny of
Nah, the VODs are monetized, but, like, you don't get shit off VODs. Like, you don't make shit off of VODs. Like, I've seen my breakdown. You do get some money off of VODs, but it's shit. Like, people don't watch VODs. They come to Twitch to watch live content. Twitch is not YouTube. When you go on YouTube, people there to watch pre-recorded, curated content. Or damn, I missed Charlie live last night. Let me go watch the VOD. So I'm assuming here that he's gonna show the ad revenue for YouTube, and the VOD money is gonna be exponential compared to the ad money, like or compared to the money that you get when you're live. Like the money live, they do have a breakdown. Like the money you make live and the money you make through the VOD. I think there's gonna be a huge discrepancy between those two. But let's see.
Of that. Like, not a single one of those fucking clams makes it to a streamer's pockets through the VODs. But on YouTube, it's a totally different story. My most successful stream on YouTube isn't the one I just had at the Game Awards with over 110,000 live viewers, which is my biggest stream by viewer metrics. The most profitable stream I've ever done, the most profitable anything I've ever done is this stream right here, my Starfield stream. During the stream, I had 31,000 average viewers with a peak of 38K, which is a big stream. That is a big stream for me. It's actually more average viewers than the Rocket League one. But the Rocket League stream not only was a longer stream, but had a higher peak, and thus you would expect make more money because of the ads and the subs that came through.
Right.
Well, what if I told you that's not the fucking case when it comes to YouTube streaming? Because this Starfield video actually made $84,000. 84,000 doubloons for a 4-hour stream just playing mid-poop-ass Starfield. The actual... Like, this was like an...
Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Watch page ads 80K. Oh, my God. $17 CPM off a gaming video, 4.7 million views. That is insane, bro. No matter how you look at it. And that's kind of like lowball, like
try not to fall asleep challenge, basically. $84,000. And it's not because the 31,000 viewers all of a sudden just started, you know, buying memberships or donating tons and tons of money. This wasn't like the biggest documented case of credit card fraud and money laundering that the internet's ever seen. In fact, the live stream itself made 1.6K on ads, and the other $78,000 came from the VOD and the ads that played during a VOD. Now, the membership number there, the 2.4K, a lot of those memberships were just from people watching the VOD and then buying a membership, not them doing it while it was live. Also, the supers and gifts, I'm pretty sure that is live. So
so the supers and gifts, those are definitely live. The memberships are probably live. I don't think you can give gifts. No, I don't think you can give people if it's not live or supers. I know you can get memberships anytime, but those are probably during the stream or people watching the VODs. But look at that watch page ad, and then look at the breakdown I was talking about. When he was live, he only made $1,602. I'm saying only, like that's not crazy. Like I'll be happy if I made that in a month off YouTube. But 78K he made through the replay, which means people are watching the VOD. So when you go live, it's gonna automatically record the VOD, and then it's gonna automatically post in a playlist where you go live. So when somebody go to your channel, they hit the live tab and they can just catch up on all your streams. So that's where he made the most money from the ad revenue from. That is insane, bro. Big money. Like people don't make that in a year, and he made that in what? However long this video's been up, like a few days or whatever.
You can add the 1.6K plus the 1.6K on the supers, so the 1.6K from the live ads plus the super chats. And let's just go ahead and be generous and say like the live stream while it was live made 4K.
The
other $80,000 came from the VOD. This isn't some like
damn.
rare mutation here, like a fucking X-Men of analytics. This isn't some fringe outlier isolated case. This is the way that YouTube streaming is optimized. YouTube streaming is kind of just an afterthought for the platform. YouTube has always been about VODs, the videos itself. So when you finish a stream, it becomes a VOD, and that enters into the YouTube algorithm. And YouTube is extremely efficient at monetizing VODs. So finishing a 4-hour Starfield stream, it immediately saved as a VOD and made tons and tons of money through the VOD. Whereas on Twitch, I don't even think VODs are monetized, and if they are, it's not the creators making
they
the
are,
money
but
from
it's
the VODs,
shit.
I don't
It's
think.
shitty. It's shitty.
YouTube is a totally different story. You don't make as much money while you are live from people buying memberships or donating money or anything like that, and their ads aren't that frequent on YouTube live streams, thank heavens. But what you miss in live revenue, you make up for with VOD revenue.
Facts.
10 times over. What I showed you with the Rocket League stream was my biggest, most profitable Twitch stream I ever did. So even when I was a daily streamer for like 6 to 8 hours a day for years, averaging between 10 to 20,000 viewers, fluctuating, I would usually be making between 4 to 6K a day. And that was like the norm, with the occasional peak going up to like 8 or 9, and then that being the biggest at over 11. But right now, my viewership combined on YouTube and Twitch is higher than it ever was on just Twitch. On YouTube, I average between 10 to 12K a stream, and on Twitch, it's between like 5 and 6K. It really just kind of depends on what I'm doing at the time. But on Twitch, you'll make more money while live and make nothing once the stream ends. On YouTube, you'll make less money while live and then could make 5 times as much from just the VOD. On Twitch, alone. When the stream ends, it's basically forgotten. That's lost media at that point because no one's fucking watching Twitch VODs, it seems. On YouTube, when the stream ends...
And if I'm not mistaken, after 30 days, the VOD is cleared out. You can't watch somebody's VOD if it's been past 30 days. So there's no ecosystem set up in Twitch to where you can make like serious bank off of VODs. And that's a little crazy, but that's why dual streaming is the way. Twitch allowed dual streaming starting back in what it was either earlier this year or 2023. I don't see why everybody not on that. It doesn't make, especially if you got a viewership like his, or even like half of his, or definitely even more of his. Like why would you not dual stream? Contract shit is over. Like most people's contract done ran out, or they're about to run out. So why not dual stream? People say, "Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna go to Quick. I'm gonna go to Twitch. I don't know." Like dual stream on YouTube and Twitch. That's the most money you can make. Like, I don't know, people just be fucking up.
Well, now the journey's just begun. Like, now there's no telling what that can generate. Like, take this for example. This was a very normal, pretty low-key stream. I was just replaying Gears of War, one of the most important games in my life. This wasn't a brand new hot release that would be like algorithmically successful. Like, it's not like something the algorithm will be salivating over, pushing out a Gears of War live stream. Gears of War is older than the hair on your grandma's titty nipple. Like, this is one of those streams where I do just because I really wanted to replay this game. And you can see my average viewers were 10,000, which is normal. That's a pretty normal stream for me on YouTube. But the VOD now has 1.6 million views and has made over $20,000. And of course, I was multi-streaming, so I can pull the Twitch data as well here. This exact same stream made $1,400 on Twitch.
Playing Gears of War, bro. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I know it's mostly due to the creator because he's a really popular creator. He's an OG. But, like, I mean, you could scale that to your channel. Like, if you're newly monetized or if you have half of his viewers or double his viewers, like, look at I'm not focused on the dollar amount. I'm just focused on the discrepancy of money made from the VOD versus the live. Look at that. $802 live. That's almost how much he made on Twitch. You know, and Twitch, the VOD is meaningless. There's no divide. You make pennies off the VOD. And then this is how much he made off the replay. That is insane, bro. Big money, yo. Big money.
The difference is substantial. Now you can see again here in the data, the live revenue, 802 while live here, plus again, memberships and supers aren't really indicative to what was live because some of those could have been from people watching the VOD, and it calculates here post-VOD. But regardless, you can see that the live revenue was less on YouTube than it was Twitch, but the overall revenue is substantially higher on YouTube because of the VODs, which is something Twitch just doesn't really have, which is why I think you should just do both. Your potential to earn while live is much higher on Twitch, but your potential to earn through VODs is astronomically higher on YouTube, so you're really doing yourself a disservice if you don't just do both. And again, it is a positive for viewers too, because they'll be able to choose the platform they want to watch on, as opposed to having to roll their eyes and be like, oh, my favorite streamer's on YouTube. I hate the fucking chat there, but whatever, I guess I'll watch. Or maybe I won't. I really hate YouTube streams. Or vice versa. Oh man, my favorite streamer's only on Twitch. He went from YouTube to Twitch, and I just don't like Twitch. I'm not a fan of it, and I guess I'm just not going to watch him anymore. I'll just wait for the VODs on YouTube when he posts the clips. Like, now they have the option of just being on what platform they want to watch the stream. And there's a lot of streamers that are making the switch to multi-streaming. I just really think this should just be common practice for anyone who streams, because
it makes sense.
There's no reason not to.
There's no reason not to.
There is no exclusive contracts anymore. They're gone. Poof. They've vanished.
Yeah.
And that's great for streamers and viewers alike, honestly. I used to think contracts were the future for streams, but that was until I realized just how efficient multi-streaming is from both a streamer and viewer side. There are just endless examples I can give in my time multi-streaming. Like, here's another super normal one with me playing an indie game that I really like called Another Crab's Treasure. Fucking Crab Souls. Absolute banger of a game, but it's not like this stream was doing crazy numbers, right? Like, the movement on this stream wasn't anything, you know, unfathomable. Average 13K viewers, but the VOD now has over 2 million views, and it's made over $30,000. And to show this same stream what it did on Twitch, the numbers that it put up over there, it did 1.3K during the live stream.
Insane,
and
man.
Nothing from the VOD. I can go on and on with the crazy numbers that YouTube stream VODs are capable of putting up. Like, here's me just playing Liza P, fucking Pinocchio Souls. 16,000 average viewers, and the VOD has made over $51,000.
Just off the watch.
I just don't think there's a very good argument to only streaming on one platform. There is no reason you shouldn't just multi-stream. Your viewers are going to pick the platform they most prefer, and I think that it's nice to at least give them the option of choosing that for themselves too. And again, the potential for the streamer is pretty huge. So yeah, anyway, hopefully this was helpful for anyone out there that's trying to decide what platform they should stream on. I think it should just be both. That's my advice, and to any streamers out there right now that are only streaming on either YouTube or only on Twitch, really think you should just come in the middle and hold hands with both platforms and just, you know, like the commercial, why not both? Right. I really think that it's probably a good idea. I do want to say, though, regardless of what platform you're on, it's a very saturated market, so it's going to take a lot of luck. I've said this since the beginning of time. I'm not special. I got lucky. You could be making the best content the world's ever seen, turbo cheek clapping, slapping, banger, heater after heater, but at the end of the day, it's all about having that one lucky break that puts it in front of people's peepers and gets them interested.
That's
the
a
only
fact.
thing you have
And then they
control
can go
over
back
is
and
the
see your body of
consistency.
work.
So that way you'll have like a catalog of videos that people can go back and watch after they find that video that popped off through luck.
I be knowing.
So that's really about it. So yeah.
Yeah. That is insane, man. The money that this guy is making, like, and again, I'm not saying that everybody's gonna make this money and get monetized. Like, it took me 4 years and 7 months to even get monetized, like fully monetized, to where I can earn watch page ads. And then my money, like, so far I've only made like $1, like $1.06. I got monetized a few days ago. You know what I mean? But over time, like, you look at the time periods of which he's done this with these streams. What is this? August 2023 to December 2016. It took a while for him to get to that 84K, but he got to that 84K. You know, and so that's constantly shit that's been paying him over the course of beyond a year. You know, some people don't even make that in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Some people, it takes 2 years to make that. Some people, it takes 3 years to make that. You know, some people, that's what they make in an entire year. You know, so, and he just did this off of one stream. And he streams pretty much almost every day. You know, and he's multi-streaming, so he's making money off of it, off one platform and one platform doing the same exact thing. That's called maximizing your money. You know, I don't know why people try to run down on these contracts, especially if they have big audiences, but they're leaving all this money on the table. Soon as Twitch made dual stream, like allow multi-streaming for its like affiliates and partners, I said the game is over. The game is over. It's over. You might as well. it wouldn't make no sense for you to not dual stream, especially if you got a crazy audience. But this video has been super inspirational. But I'm yapping. This video is over 20 minutes. The regular video is only 7 minutes, 13 minutes. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I think this is genius. Twitch done opened the floodgates when they allowed multi-streaming back whenever it was. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, all right? So y'all already know the vibes. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's your boy JusticeXFalls, and we out. One.